Okay, hi Marissa. Here's your images. Oops, that's your statement. Okay, so based on your statement, what you're hoping to evoke from the viewer is a sense of wanting to rescue this woman, either intellectually, physically, spiritually, and you also want us to think about how we are affecting the world around us. So here's the thing: is though I can appreciate the technical skill that is displayed in these images. I mean, you clearly have a lot of skill with your camera and some post-processing chops too, mind you. This is not lost on me. Your subject, really, your model is too cute. This is gonna sound so horrible because I know it's a true story, and I know that she was really homeless. And she really needed help, and it was really sad. And that is not what she looks like. This is the face of a Happy Gap model. Oh, I sound horrible, don't I? I know. But I'm just trying to really help you understand what the viewer sees. I think in this case, you are emotionally tied up in the story, so you aren't seeing what the rest of us see. You just know the story. And so you're taking images that are compositionally sound. They're all good, right? And then you're showing us her because you think, oh, how tragic. But what we see is we don't know her. We see pretty good street photography, and with a hip chick who's got a nice pair of Vans, some Uggs, even if they're off-brand, right? It's still hip, you know? She's got her skinny jeans on and her little hoodie with her sleeves rolled up and her dyed black hair, and she's cute, you know? I mean, it looks like a fashion photography shoot that's done on the street with like a girl that's trying to look humble but appealing. You know, that's how this reads. There's nothing despairing about it at all. Maybe this image a little bit, and it's just because her shoulders are so tight. You know, like if she was really a model for a street photography fashion shoot, she would get chided for this sort of body language. Because here, you know, she looks cold and uncomfortable. This is probably the one image that starts to, and it really is just a start, but it starts to edge upon imploring the viewer to consider how they affect the world, and that maybe people out there need their help. That's it. The rest of them are really good street photography, potentially for advertisements for clothing or a style, you know. And that being said, you know, you could have a career in this, because if you can take somebody who's down and out and make them look this hip, you've got skill. So that's it. And so everything that I've said here is not to give you the impression that your work isn't technically competent. It certainly is, both with your use in the camera, your compositional skills, the very gentle post-processing that you've applied. It's all really slick, and it belongs in a magazine selling clothes. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. I mean, it's just not, I don't think it's reading the way you want it to. It's too hip, you know? So that's it. So if you want a career in really cool, kind of dark, can I say, what's that word I'm looking for? It begins with a G. It was cool. It's not cool anymore, but people are still into it. It's goth. That's it. Like the sort of goth feel that you can have on the like urban streets. You know, I think you can do this. I think you can do it really well. Okay, thanks, Marissa.